You know, sometimes we think we running from God, but we really running right into His arms. That was Bianca's story. Yeah, check it out. You see, her name is Bianca, and her life was full of pain and drama. It really wasn't her fault, you gotta blame her mama. Her mama's name was Rhonda, she had a thing for ganja, but when crack cocaine hit, she became a monster. See, Rhonda used to get her fix at Tony's place, and she would always use her body to get Tony straight. But Tony stopped putting decent rocks on her plate, cause she was looking sickly and had a bony shape. So Tony asked Rhonda, how bad you wanna taste? Then Rhonda sold Bianca when she was only 8. And while Tony raped the only daughter, Rhonda smoked. And at that point, the mother and daughter bond was choked. Her little girl molested, how could Bianca cope? Was only 12 when she got into her mama's coke. Bianca almost overdosed, yet she didn't die. Was in the paper, neglected child, still alive. But Rhonda didn't care, way too busy getting high. DSS took Bianca, Lord, she got victimized. She sit and cry, all alone in a foster home, getting abused, wanting the family to call her own. Had to get away, ran away at 15, felt worthless, but deep inside she had big dreams. That's when she met Raphael, he dressed real clean. He got in her ear and put her under his wing. Man, now she on the track, laying on her back. Mama's little girl, Ralph got her on that smack. He said, so what, you get high, ain't nothing wrong with that. I do too, and my embrace is where home is at. Hugged her hard and said, look what I did for you. Bianca, I ain't your mama, I will kill for you. Yet that night, accustomed and beat her close to death, she was found raped and naked in the alley soaking wet. Woke up in the hospital, weighed down with so much stress. Took her weeks to fully heal, her John almost broke her neck. When she could finally walk, shift her weight and sit up straight, she made up her mind, she was headed to a different place. Was off of heroin for months, ain't have to get a taste. Heard a knock on the door frame, saw a familiar face. Then Raphael entered the room with some flowers. He said, business is sour, but this year the city's ours. You my #1 breadwinner, don't let me down. How does me letting you keep more cheddar sound? She said, okay baby, I'm almost better now. When he was gone, she put her clothes on and fled the town. Now Bianca hitchhiking on the interstate. No money but determined she survived any place. For 6 years she's the one Ralph would intimidate, and dealing with him daily almost made her a mental case. That's when a truck stopped and offered her a ride. Was wild as Ron's usually a cautious type of guy, but the voice inside his heart told him toss that to the side. She got in and grinned, Ron got lost inside her eyes. He asked her where she was headed, she said she didn't know. Said she was tired of Georgia, so she just hit the road. But her eyes showed torture inside a weary soul. Ron opened his mouth, the Holy Spirit flowed. He said, I want you to know that God loves you. She said, whatever, if he did, I would not suffer. I had a rough life, and it's only got rougher. Ron said, you hungry? Let's go get some hot supper. The memories and Ralph and Tony brought vicious thoughts, but deep inside, this woman knew she was really lost. Besides, she liked Ron with his calm Christian talk, so she chose to accept unless he pissed her off. They ate at his house, then began telling secrets. Talked all night, Bianca's guard fell to pieces. Started crying and his warm hug left her speechless. And that night, Bianca Robinson accepted Jesus. Decades later, both their hair getting gray. Happily married couple watching all their children age. Moral of the story in these sick and wicked days is to get away really means getting saved. Jesus loves you, it's okay. Just kneel and pray, baby. Have you exercised your faith lately?